Hey everyone! In this video, I'm going to get into vocabulary around personality, some examples and explanations. And then I'm going to finish up on how I would go about teaching the vocab with some activities. Adjectives used to describe personalities are an essential part of English language learning, as they help students understand and describe people they meet in their personal and professional lives. Learning these adjectives can also help students develop their writing and speaking skills, as they become more adept at using descriptive language. In this post, we'll explore some of the most common adjectives used to describe personalities, and suggest 5 activities you can use in your TEFL classroom to help your students practice using them. So, some of the adjectives I'd teach are outgoing. I'd explain that person who is outgoing is friendly, sociable, and enjoys spending time with others. And I'd give the example, she's an outgoing person who always makes new friends easily. Reserved. A person who is reserved is shy, quiet, and does not share their thoughts or feelings easily. And I'd give the example, he's a reserved person who prefers to listen rather than speak in group discussions. Confident. A person who is confident is self-assured, bold, and has faith in their abilities. Example, she's a confident speaker who always delivers excellent presentations. Cautious. A person who is cautious is careful, attentive, and takes calculated risks. And I'd give the example, he's a cautious driver who always follows traffic rules and regulations. Impulsive. A person who is impulsive is spontaneous, reckless, and often acts without thinking. And I'd give the example, she's an impulsive person who loves to try new things and take risks. But how would I actually go about teaching the vocab? Obviously, explanations and examples are great, but what about implementing some active learning? One of the activities I like is doing a personality survey. This activity involves having students work in pairs to interview each other about their personalities. Provide a list of personality adjectives and ask students to choose 5 that they feel best describe their partner. Encourage students to ask follow-up questions to better understand why their partner thinks these adjectives are accurate. Similarly, I also like using a form of character analysis. This activity involves having students analyze the personalities of characters from a book or movie. Provide a list of personality adjectives and ask students to choose 5 that they feel best describe the character. Encourage students to provide examples from the text or film that support their choices. If you've been through my blog, you probably know I love any form of role-play activity. This activity involves having students work in pairs to create a role-play scenario that involves 2 characters with different personalities. Ask students to choose personality adjectives for each character, and encourage them to use these adjectives to inform their dialogue and actions in the role-play. A descriptive paragraph is another good one. This activity involves having students write a descriptive paragraph about a person they know well. Ask students to choose personality adjectives to describe this person, and encourage them to provide examples that support these adjectives. After students have finished writing their paragraphs, have them exchange their work with a partner, and provide feedback on the use of descriptive language. And finally, guessing game. This activity involves having students work in pairs to play a guessing game. Provide a list of personality adjectives and ask one student to choose one adjective from the list without telling their partner. The partner then asks yes/no questions to try to guess the adjective their partner chose. Encourage students to use the adjectives in their questions to help narrow down the possibilities. In conclusion, adjectives used to describe personalities are an essential part of English language learning. By providing students with opportunities to practice using these adjectives, you can help them develop their writing and speaking skills and become more confident in their ability to describe the people they meet in their personal and professional lives. Try incorporating some of these activities into your TEFL classroom to help your students practice using personality adjectives in a fun and engaging way.